The rig behind me flashed its high beams twice. Our signal for trouble. I glanced in my mirror and saw it. A 6 semi, pitch black and silent, had slipped into our convoy. We only ever had 5. My name is Leo. I've been hauling freight for 20 years, most of it long distance. This run was a specialized contract. 5 trucks moving high-value electronics from Phoenix to Salt Lake City. The company insisted we travel as a convoy for security. There was me in the lead, then Big Mike, Rosa, Jimbo, and bringing up the rear, the kid we called Patch because of his patched-up old Kenworth. We were a family on wheels. The CB radio was our living room, constantly buzzing with jokes, complaints, and the occasional burst of static. The first day was smooth. The desert unspooled before us, a vast, beautiful nothing. We parked for the night at a designated rest stop, a circle of rigs under the stars, feeling safe in our little metal tribe. I should have known that kind of comfort never lasts. The second day, the heat was a physical weight. The air conditioning in my cab was fighting a losing battle. We were on a remote stretch of US 93, a two-lane highway that cuts through nothing but scrub and rock. The radio chatter had died down to the occasional status check. Everyone was feeling the grind. It was around 3 p.m. when Rosa's voice crackled over CB. Lead, this is 3. You seeing this dust cloud way back there? Looks like another big rig hauling ass. I checked my mirrors. Sure enough, a distant plume of dust was rising, catching the afternoon sun. Yeah, I see it, Rosa. Probably just another driver trying to make time. But the dust cloud kept pace. For hours. Never gaining, never falling back. Just a persistent smudge on the horizon. As dust began to bleed into the sky, the atmosphere in the cab changed. The temperature dropped suddenly, a cold that seeped through the glass and metal. I turned up the heat, but it didn't help. It was a deep, marrow-level chill. Hey, Leo. It was Jimbo, his voice uncharacteristically quiet. My external thermometer just dropped 10 degrees. You getting that? Affirmative for... I replied, my eyes glued to my mirrors. The dust cloud was closer now. I could just make out the shape of a truck within it. A long-nosed Peterbilt, painted a flat, non-reflective black. It looked old, classic, but it moved with an unnatural smoothness, as if it were gliding over the asphalt. Then it happened. Big Mike. In truck 2, Keita's Mike, led, that truck, it just slotted in behind Patch, right in our line. I counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My blood went cold. There were now 6 sets of headlights in my mirror. Convoy, sound off. I said, keeping my voice steady. 2 here, 3 here, 4 here, 5 here. Patch's voice was shaky. Leo, who the hell is 6? Silence on the radio. We all waited. No response from the 6 truck. I tried the universal channel. Unknown truck in position 6. This is convoy lead. Do you copy? What's your handle? Nothing. Not even the hiss of an open mic. Just dead air. And then, its running lights flickered once, in perfect sync with mine. We decided not to stop. Stopping felt like an invitation. We drove on into the deepening night. A parade of light and sound with silent black shadow trailing us. The mimicry began in earnest. When I signaled a lane change, its turn signal blinked a half-second after mine. When I tapped my brakes to adjust speed, its brake lights flared an instant later. It was like watching a delayed reflection, a ghost learning to be solid. Rosa's voice cut through the tension, sharp with fear. Lead, its CB antenna. I was just looking at it through my binocs. It's not there. The truck has no CB antenna. A truck without a CB in the middle of the desert? It was like a ship without a radio. Impossible. Unthinkable. I felt a knot tighten in my stomach. Copy that, 3. Everyone, stay calm. We'll lose them at the next junction. But the next junction was 50 miles away. The silence from the 6 truck was deafening. It was a vacuum, sucking the warmth and noise from our convoy. Then, the radio crackled to life with a voice that wasn't one of ours. It was flat, metallic, a perfect digital reproduction of Patch's voice, but stripped of all emotion. 5 here, it said. A second later, the real Pat stammered. What the hell? That wasn't me. The thing was learning our voices. It was trying to talk to us. The climax began with a smell, a foul, coppery odor, like old blood and hot electronics, flooded my cab. It came through the vents, impossible to shut out. I heard coughing and gagging over radio as the others experienced it too. What is that? Big Mike yelled. The black truck began to creep forward. It didn't accelerate. It just floated closer, passing Patch's rig, then Jimbo's, then Rosa's. It moved without the roar of an engine, a silent predator sliding up the line. My hands were slick with sweat on the wheel. It pulled up alongside Big Mike in position 2. I could see it clearly in my mirror. The driver's side window was tinted pure black, but as it drew level with Mike, the window began to roll down. There was no driver. The cab was empty, dark, a void, but the wheel turned, mirroring my own movements perfectly. A collective scream erupted over CB. I don't know who it was from. Maybe all of us. The empty truck then did something impossible. It shifted, its form blurring for a moment, and then it wasn't a Peterbilt anymore. It was a perfect, shimmering replica of my own rig, a blue Freightliner Cascadia. My exact truck, down to the dent on the left fender from a runaway tire in Dallas. It was me. It was becoming me. It's copying you, Leo. Rosa screamed. The replica truck edged closer, trying to force me off the road. I swerved, my tires screeching on the asphalt. It matched my move exactly, a malevolent dance partner. I slammed on the brakes. The replica shot ahead, but then slowed, matching my speed again, now in front of me. It was leading the convoy. I was following myself. Its brake lights flashed, not red, but a sickly, pulsing green. And with each pulse, the radio screamed with a distorted version of my own voice, yelling a single word on a loop. Home, home, home. I saw an exit up ahead, a lone, unlit road leading into the darkness. The replica truck signaled and took it. My hands trembled. I felt an irresistible gravitational pull to follow, to turn the wheel, to go home. Don't, Leo. Pat yelled. It's a trap. But my foot was easing off the accelerator. The wheel was turning in my hands, almost on its own. I didn't take the exit. I don't know how I fought the impulse, but I wrenched the wheel back, straightening out and pushing the pedal to the floor. The others followed me. We didn't look back. We drove straight through to Salt Lake, not stopping for anything. When we arrived, the company was pissed about the fuel we burned, but we were alive. The police found no record of a black Peterbilt on that stretch of road. No reports. No nothing. I still drive. I have to, but I never run in a convoy anymore. The company thinks I'm being difficult, but they don't understand. Sometimes on a long, empty night, I'll catch a glimpse of my mirror, a pair of headlights that match mine a little too perfectly. And when I key my mic to call it in, all I hear is a half-second delayed echo of my own voice. That thing isn't gone. It's just waiting for me to get lonely enough to form another convoy. And now I know why some drivers never come back. They just join the endless line of reflections on the highway.
Did you enjoy today's stories? Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more stories like this. If you've made it this far, leave horripilent in the comments so I know you watched the video all the way through. See you in the next video.